Well, howdy, 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 nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys, girls, and all of our non-binary friends, and welcome to this, a brand new day where it is foggy outside. Oh boy. Not so cold anymore. I'm gonna have to start taking more and more blankets off my bed so I don't overheat when I'm trying to sleep. Thumbs up for that. At least I did sleep at least some last night, and hopefully you were able to sleep as well. Very much a good thing. We're beginning our brand new week, Monday. Yay! Definitely a thing. Thumbs up for that. And of course, front-loading of videos. If you could toss me a like, it'd be awesome. If you could subscribe to the channel, that'd be double plus good. If you could leave me a comment, that would actually be double plus good. And I would like to thank each and every one of my Patreon.com patrons. These are beautiful and awesome people who help to keep me and my aging pet metabolizing. Boy, let me tell you, that is appreciated. Both I and my aging pet really thank you for helping us metabolize. It is appreciated. If you would like to help to keep us metabolizing, I have links to a Patreon in the video description, along with a PayPal for possible donations and an Amazon Wishlist link, which I'm going to talk about in just a moment. So thumbs up and thank you for listening and watching, and yay, front loading over. Yeah, I don't understand what goes on with the Amazon Wishlist link, because people will tell me there's no cat food on your Wishlist link. So I go to my wish list and I choose a cat food. Well, I choose a cat food on Amazon, and then I go to put it on my list and it says it's already there. We just moved it up to the top for you. So I check my list and there's like 5 or 6 things of cat food already on the list right up at the top. So I don't understand. If my list that I see is not what other people see when they look at it, then what? So yeah, I've got like 5 or 6 different cat food things on there. So if you check it out, they should be there. If they're not, I don't understand. There's also a thermal paste on there, but I just need to buy that today. I haven't been able to do that yet. Yay for executive function. Still though, life is life, and I am surviving and trying to get things done as best that I can, and that is good. I need to go pay my rent today, which means, oh boy, I'm going to have to leave in the mid-afternoon to go for at least the partial walkies. Hopefully I'll get some recording done. There's all sorts of stuff that I want to do over here. This one especially, A Torch in the Dark, the one that I talked about yesterday. So hopefully I'll be able to get that recorded today. That would be good. I sort of want to do it in the pencil and paper way, but I also want to do it in the showing how you can play on either just your phone or a tablet or your desktop using only digital tools. So we shall see. Thumbs up for that. Yay! Depends on whether or not there's a online digital card flip over program. So we shall see. Thumbs up for that. Also on my list here, oh yes, with this, there's the whole Uncle Bonbons. It's this week only. It's not a today special. You can get a full bag of 36 wisdom teeth. Normally, wisdom teeth are kind of hard to find. Most adults don't have them, so you have to get them from like teenagers before they get their teeth out. But unfortunately, both Uncle Bonbons and a lot of the other corporations out in the world have a kind of a surplus of wisdom teeth right now because of the various natural disasters, like earthquakes happening. Yeah, there's a reason they don't find a lot of the bodies. Cryptids get them. So there's a lot of teeth right now, especially with all the war going on around the world. And oh boy, are the Russian soldiers really making up a huge amount of those casualties. I learned some stuff about what was going on with Russia's army and all, and how there's a special group called Wagner, and they are horrible. Oh my God, if you get indoctrinated and brought into the group Wagner, if you even think about trying to get out of the group, there is a process called zeroing where they murder you hard. I mean, you will be videotaped saying that you did all these things, you confess to these crimes, and then they murder you by beating your head in with sledgehammers. And they distribute this video so that people will know that if they try to get out, they're going to die. Wagner is a terrible group to be in. But yeah, with all this stuff, boy, there's a big surplus of wisdom teeth right now they need to get rid of. Natural? Current events used in fictional media. Yay. Still though, taking a look on my list here, I gotta talk about this one because I keep forgetting. What with my ADHD and my normal memory and all that, oy vey. I have talked about before, because I was talking about it as it happened. In the past year, I have almost been hit and killed about 7 times while going out on walkies. Even having a safety vest on, I have still almost been hit and killed taking walks at night. It has been bad. Since I've been wearing the safety vest, it's gotten better, but oh boy, because the other day I was walking up to Walmart. It is on a major thoroughfare that is far enough away from urban stuff, people living in that area, that it's not a lot of that kind of traffic, but it's close enough to highways and stuff that you get a lot of people coming in on the highways right there. So it's a pretty busy street, and the driveway into the Walmart place has a big old stoplight, major intersection, because there's other stores across the street, major thoroughfare going in between, and then there's the driveways that go to this major complex with things like Fred Meyer's and all that in it, and then there's the Walmart over here. This was the intersection that I had to cross. Busy, always busy. I'm walking across the street because I have the little light up person on the crosswalk thing, so it's okay to walk. It's my turn. I'm walking across. I'm wearing my safety vest. I'm halfway across, and when someone's in the parking lot, when someone's in the crosswalk, you don't turn. Or you can get in a lot of legal trouble if the cops see you. I accidentally turned into a crosswalk when somebody was had a leg on the crosswalk at the other side, and I got a $300 ticket. So you got to be careful. This was 15 years ago. But you got to be careful. And so I'm halfway across, and this car comes up and is going to go in front of me. I have to jump back or I'm going to get hit. Even with my safety vest, all the lights on, I'm not hard to see, but they have to slam on their brakes and stop or they're going to hit me. I'm jumping back. So I'm right in the middle of an intersection, moving cars all around. So I'm trying to figure out where I have to go to be safe. In that brief half beat, while the car is sitting there, because I'm walking, screech, half beat, wham from behind as they get rear-ended because they had to stop because they shouldn't have been going in the first place, because I was walking across the crosswalk where I was told to cross by the crosswalk machinery. So I'm glad I jumped back anyway, because I can't remember if it got pushed far enough where I would have been when it got hit. But I don't want to be in front of anything when all this is going on. So yeah, I stood around and waited until the cops came, because they had pulled to the side of the road. There was an accident because the guy that originally slammed on his brakes just stared daggers at me the entire time. But I had the right of way. I was doing the right thing. He made the mistake. And especially, thank goodness I had the safety vest on, because as not paying attention as they had been, might they have hit me without it? The person that rear-ended them, they were at least nice about it. They're as nice as you can be. They were just saying, you were not in the wrong. It was not your fault. Thank goodness you had your vest on. So, thumbs up for that. But yeah, even with a safety vest, even following the rules, even watching out as best as I can, oy vey. Life is life. Past that, though, I did watch a video that was joyous where Below the Fifth Column was talking about statistics. They showed the 10th highest paying jobs in the United States. They were basically all engineering jobs. Very highest paid jobs that you can get. Engineering jobs, just for, standard people. The lowest paying jobs in the United States, because the highest paying ones are all pretty high paid. You can get pretty good money, like $100,000 and some. The lowest paid jobs in America, top 10 lowest paid jobs, where you're getting around $30,000 a year. And they were, I think, 9 or so out of 10 of them were all education jobs. Teachers. We don't pay them. And that's a problem here in the United States, because especially we have one half of our government, the right wing, the fascists in our government, with their daily attacks on education. If you're in Florida, they show pictures of the empty shelves in libraries and schools. The governor of Florida says, oh, these are all lies. They're not. They've emptied these shelves, and they have made it so that any parent who wants to, or you don't even have to be a parent, if you are a resident of Florida, you don't even have to have read a book. If you just see a title of a book and you don't like it, you don't think the kid should be reading it based on the title, you can sue, and they will take that book so that kids can't read it. And that's happening hard in Florida. Thumbs up. So yeah, we don't value education in America. We punish people that try to get educated. We don't pay for education. Education jobs don't pay. It's really going to continue hurting this country hard. Yay! But I do want to talk about creative stuff, what the characters of Niss and Kay, the Dempty family. One of the things that I like, and well, I like, but then I am odd there anyway, just because of my sense of humor. Kay trusts Niss. Niss is a dark cryptid. All cryptids exude feelings. Most like cryptids exude feelings of happiness and like that. A lot of dark cryptids exude feelings of creepiness when they accumulate in areas. The more of them that are like that, the greater the feeling. When you go to some places that are said to be haunted and it feels creepy and dreadful, that's because there's dark cryptids there. If you walk by a place and you're feeling happy and you don't know why, there are light cryptids there. That is a blanket general statement. And it doesn't apply to everyone, of course. There are cryptids like the Dempty family, where they exude feelings of trustworthiness. Now, do urban human-type cryptids exude feelings of trustworthiness because they choose to be merchants? Or do merchants exude feelings of trustworthiness because that they're trustworthy? Why not become a merchant? Now, none of the cryptids actually know that they exude these feelings. They can't feel it themselves. They have no ideas. Dark cryptids have no ideas that they actually exude feelings of creepiness. Light cryptids have no ideas that they exude these other feelings. If you tell a cryptid that they do so and provide proof, you'll still just get an, oh. It doesn't matter. That does not make an impression. They are unable to care. But the Dempty family, did they drift into being owners of a convenience store / etc. because they exude feelings of trustworthiness? Or is the type of cryptid they are exuding trustworthiness because they do things like own convenience stores? I personally think that because they exude feelings of trustworthiness, well, of course, they're going to drift into positions where that's an advantage. But because of this, Kay, after being told that, yeah, cryptids do devour human beings, she wears a booster that only has a short charge on it, 6 hours, but she's not wearing it all the time. When she's talking with Niss, who is a dark cryptid, about being a cryptid, she's wearing this. Now, Niss tried to tell Kay as much as she could about being a cryptid without being without providing any proof, because 98% of humanity cannot interact in any meaningful way with the cryptid world. Now, this reality helps enforce this, and you have to be careful, because forcing reality to make a decision can be deadly. Because the cryptid world is not a part of the normal world, and normal people can't see it, if you try to force a normal person who can't see this sort of stuff to see it, reality will do something to make sure they don't. If you have a digital camera with a micro SD card that you pop into the side, and you're trying to record video of a cryptid who is going to let you do it, there are a lot of parts in the camera that can fail. And they will. If reality can make that camera fail, it will. Something will break. Something will happen. Something will glitch. If it can't make the camera fail, it'll go to the SD card. That's step 2 in a 3-part chain. If the data card can't be damaged to make it so that this can't be recorded, you're the 3rd part in the chain. You can fail. And you can fail in a catastrophically fatal fashion. If the camera can't fail and the SD card can't fail, to make sure that there's no big break between the two things, you may have a stroke. You may have a heart attack. You may have something happen. You can get hit by lightning. You can get smacked by a car. You can have something horrible happen that will stop this from happening. Reality will kick the problem down the road to take care of issues, because if you're dead, there's not a problem, is there? So, with that said, Kay now has this little booster thing when she's talking with Niss about cryptids eating people. She's already the type of person that believes Niss. Niss is trustworthy, but she's a friend, and she's staying a friend because of that. Now, boosters and things, I've talked about artisans. Artisans are slightly crazy anyway. And the stronger an artisan who can make a focus, like the boosters, the dampeners, the cloakers, they're already going off away from everybody else in the entire world, all individuals in all forms of the world. And the more powerful you are, the more far off you are. There was one artisan a few hundred years back, very powerful. One of their family members was killed by a lycanthrope. They used their power, their hatred, their twisted ability to make a focus and a weapon. A sword, Spellsinger. Spellsinger is not very flashy, not very all-encompassing danger, but is an incredibly dangerous sword because it is focused on killing lycanthropes. If it is just sitting in an area, it will start seeking lycanthropes in an advancing area. And if it can't find a lycanthrope, then it will need to move. To do that, it needs somebody to come and pick it up. And it will start calling for people. And people will get damaged and broken and start coming to get it from this overwhelming force telling them to come and get me. It's only those that are susceptible to it that fall for this, but it can destroy them. Eventually someone will get there and pick up the sword. The sword fries their head, and the body becomes just an extension of the weapon, and it goes looking for lycanthropes. And it hunts until it finds one. And then it takes its husk of a body and it kills that lycanthrope. And then for a week, it's just a normal sword. It just falls to the ground. But after a week, it starts again. And when, for normal people to see Spellsinger, the closer it gets to lycanthrope, the brighter it glows and the more it hums and sings a little song. But if you're a lycanthrope, that's like having a spotlight shown in your face while it is screaming its rage and hunger at you. And all it needs to do is split your skin to expose an open nerve of your nervous system, because it will arc into your nervous system and fry every single piece of neural tissue in your body. Spell Singer's terrible. And I've opened up 24 hours worth of comments in my community tab. I'm going to go through and thank however many people have left me comments in the past 24 hours. If I mispronounce the username, no disrespect is intended. And even though I can't American Sign Language, well. Brain. We have Jesse Koskinen. Oh my gosh. You need to get Minecraft on for like Switch or however. It's really, really good. It's Tyler Relit? It's a Relit. Oh, pizza. I love pizza. Oh my gosh. Pizza is awesome. Shinra, thumbs up. Thank you very, very much. And oh boy, I'm going to be working on transforming the entire cavern. Chris Longwood. Oh, you're just looking for trouble with your PFP. But thank you very much. There is Lewis. Thumbs up. Thank you very much. And I'm going to work on it. We have Caster the Cenobite. Thank you very much. And JAYY. I've seen part of the platform. And the thing is, I have talked about it before with Cryptids eating people and why. And not that long ago, I think within the past month. But yeah, one of the biggest reasons that Cryptids eat those around them is love. They want to take you inside of them. They want you. It's two people becoming one. Yeah, they're big on that. And then there is Floramu, thumbs up, thank you very, very much. And oh boy, yeah, it's life is joyous. There is Lumiria, thumbs up, thank you very, very much. And we have Ryan Chevy 6895, thumbs up, thank you very, very much. And I do want to talk more about Vor. I don't know of any good Vor games, and the problem with Vor games is the minute my character gets eaten, I don't want to not eat my character. That's why I like the game Dragon's Dogman, what happened to me when my character got eaten by a Hydra. I was perfect. Well, I haven't played the game since. I mean, I'll never get a better ending than that. And then we have Don CV, thumbs up and thank you. There is Larry from Space, greatly appreciated, and Jamie's Division, who would certainly like to have a mixed organ smoothie. Coco's, thumbs up, thank you very, very much. And then there is Umaru, thumbs up and thank you. And that is it. 14 people who left me comments in the past 24 hours. Greatly appreciated. Get me out of my head, into the world, dealing with real people. Definitely a thumbs up and thank you very much. And today is a longer video. And if you've watched this far, thumbs up and thank you. You've done so of your own volition, your own free will. Greatly, greatly appreciated. Well, holy smokes, it being a Monday, I just gotta go pay my rent. Other things, maybe I'm gonna try and do, but if I can't, I'm not gonna beat myself up. And if you can't do the things that you would want to do, don't beat yourself up. It doesn't help. It only it only hurts you. And if you are in an area where people are getting sick, take precautions. If people are getting hurt, take appropriate precautions. But if you're out walking and you hear the mournful howl of the bus horn, the bus with your name on it, really, there's no precautions that you can take. It's going to hit you. You're going to die. People are going to find it's going to be a pretty disgusting corpse from the impact. So, still, you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, and that is, quite frankly, a very good thing.